what do you do when you have conflicting needs? Like you're really tired, but you'd also like to have sex.
I go to sleep.
This is Dan Powers from BeyondTheBedroom.com.
And this is Cathy Vertulli from theintimacydojo.com.
Yeah. And yeah, and it can be challenging. Like I know there's times I'm hungry or tired, or I'm horny or tired, and it's like, what do I do first, or how do I take care of myself? And when two people are both in the situation, or one partner is there, it can be a conflict for the couple. It's like, honey, I've been waiting for you all day. Like, come on, and you're like, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, and I just recently had this issue because was at a training workshop, and we were really tired. We were going all day long, and it's late, and then we have to get up early to do other things. And it's like, well, we haven't had sex in a while, so let's have sex. It's like, no, you can't do it.
Yeah.
So, and what I do is try to schedule it.
Yeah.
And our schedules are just so busy anyway that we really have to try to schedule a time, carve it out specifically in order to have sex.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people say, well, gee, that's not very spontaneous and not really fun. But, you can really make it spontaneous, or not spontaneous so much, but you can use it as foreplay.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, we're going to have sex in like 3 days from now at 10 o'clock in the morning, which is a time that works for both of us. We schedule that time and make sure that it's set aside specifically for that. And then I can tease her and say, oh, I think you should wear that nice teddy that you have.
Yeah.
And, I just got this new vibrator in the mail that I'm going to do a sex toy product review of. And I would like to try that on you.
Yeah.
And play with it.
I can't wait to get you alone. It's only 5 more hours. That kind of build up can be really fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's something that you really have to be steadfast about, setting that time and not letting anything push it out. Because if you do, then it starts getting most things. I used to put on my calendar like every Tuesday at a certain time we were going to have sex.
Yeah.
And after 3 weeks it was great, but then the fourth week we blew it off for something.
Slippery slope.
And then that Tuesday never came again.
Yeah. Well, and I think when like it might be that you may have had a date. Maybe your date was 8 o'clock on Friday, and either one of you is not feeling well or you're just really tired. It's like, how do you follow through with that when you've agreed, but wow, it's been such a long week. I really want to connect with you, but I'm not.
Yeah.
And I think that the person that's the most tired wins, but there's sometimes ways you can compromise. It's like, I can hold you while you masturbate, or maybe I'll fool around with you while you masturbate. Or let's set the alarm for an hour earlier tomorrow when I'm awake. And so there's ways people can work through stuff, but there are times when it's like, I can't meet both of these needs at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you're in a couple and your partner's like, but honey.
That's true.
Having communication can really help that. I like the idea of just setting aside the time for that.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to look at the motivation behind it too. Is it that you're really tired, or is there something else that's going on?
Like maybe resentment between the two of you, and you don't want to be that close.
Yeah, yeah. And one of the things that I know we had done is with my wife Elizabeth, she didn't want to have sex on something. I said, no, I think you'll feel better if we do. Yeah. And she grudgingly agreed, but we did it, and it worked great. So she was amplified. Her energy was now positive. It changed her whole attitude from being angry like she was before to being more receptive. So you have to look at why you're doing that too. Yeah,
no, that's a great idea. And like, there are times when someone kind of pushes me a little bit, and it's, oh, okay, I'll do it because you're pushing. But we do get to have boundaries and say, no, I don't want to do that. Right. There's a difference between being like, wow, I'm just being resistant, and it's okay that my friend or my partner is pushing me. And there's times when it's like, no, I'm not a yes to this. Right. So, and I think that it's important to talk about it and realize that it's not a rejection of you. If I want to go, like, I'm just too tired tonight, maybe tomorrow. There's a lot of us are brought up that if someone rejects sex, especially if a man rejects it in our society, there's something wrong. You're not desirable, or there's like, if you were desirable, they didn't want to have sex even though they were tired. So
and that just ain't true.
Yeah, humans need sleep.
We need a lot of things. There's a lot of things that go on for us that can take us out of being in the mood. And stress is one of the big killers of sex. deadlines for work, tax season.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up.
No,
Stress
it's here. No, but it's also to look at what you wanted to get out of the sex. And sex is such an amazing thing. It feels so good. But maybe it was just I really wanted to connect. I haven't seen you in a long time. And okay, let's cuddle for 20 minutes. I don't promise not to fall asleep at the end of it, but I'm going to stay present with you for a little bit so we can be consciously together, and then let's drift off to sleep together or whatever it is and see where we are in the morning.
Yeah.
So kind of looking for the underlying, what is the real need here?
Yeah. If that underlying need's a little bit different, doesn't have to be sex, but cuddling, I think that's great.
Yeah, or I just really want to tell you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I just need to tell you about my day or whatever it was. So, and sometimes if you get that, or talk about the resentment that's there, that's blocking things, because then you might wake up in the morning and go, hey, where are you at? Yeah. So thanks so much. Leave questions and comments below. We'd love to know what you do when you have conflicting needs.
Yeah, love to hear from you.
Congratulations on taking this time for yourself and learning these things. If you'd like to follow more of this, you can subscribe to my channel here. Social media is up here, and there's more videos of this type here. See you soon.